If you are anything like me to just thinking, this AI thing, yeah, we're cooked. Then you got a home here. Welcome to the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a state, nation, and world that we live in. Appreciate you starting your week out with us. Yes, there was no programming at the end of last week. That was by design, and on top of that, there's going to be no program at the end of this week. But that is definitely by design. Because Queen Bee and I are taking off and going to a little vacation. Just a little getaway, no dogs, no kids. It's time. Need a little mommy daddy break is what we need, and we're going to get it. By God, there's going to be hiking, there's going to be horseback riding, there's going to be great food, and just maybe some massages. I don't know. I've gotten one massage in my life and I hated it. So as you guys know, I'll try anything twice. And there we go. Sup, Len? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't understand the whole concept of massages, but some people dig them, and it's cool. Not me. But if she wants one, we get one. That's the way it goes. So thank you so much for hanging out. Let's get to something that is very, very important. And again, we do not talk about politics on this show unless some political stuff is happening. Now, I don't really know if a Supreme Court ruling is political, but let's just go ahead with it and we'll call it political. When our outdoor world and politics collide, this is something we need to talk about. A lot of things, maybe a lot of you have heard, maybe me yammering on about it, about corner crossing. And it doesn't sound like a big deal. It just, to a lot of people, it doesn't say corner crossing. What is that? It doesn't sound like a big deal. Why is it a big kerfuffle? And why is it going to the Supreme Court? Here's what happened in several states, 6 states in particular at this point. The grid system of land ownership, I'm sorry, let's put it this way. The land ownership in 6 states is a grid system. And so if we have Russell Ranch here, and then we have Russell Ranch over here, and then we have BLM here, and we have BLM here, if I'm hunting on BLM, I have to cross the very tippity corner of Russell Ranch to get to the other BLM. If I'm not allowed to do that, Russell Ranch has a hell of a lot of untouched, pristine everything. My 500 acres goes to, 10,000 acres because nobody gets to cross my land to get there to go hunting and recreate and off-roading and fishing and all of that. Paddle boarding, hiking, none of that is allowed. Until a judge said, yeah, that's cool. I think everybody can realize that just because you bought these 2 parcels that just corner each other and these 2 parcels of BLM corner each other, you should be able to, as a we the people and a public landowner, thank you very much, should be able to cut that corner. It's called corner crossing. And by the way, the ranchers weren't the ones ticked off about it. This was some bozo attorney that isn't even one of the ranchers or landowners that brought this case. Now, a judge said, yeah, we're cool with that. You guys can cross. Everybody rejoiced. Yes, good. We have access to land that we didn't have access to because of these people, these ranchers that were getting pissed off, and these ranchers that were threatening with, hey, get off my land kind of thing. They're murking it with the shotguns. That was good. This bozo that doesn't even have skin in the game, I have no idea why this guy's doing what he's doing, took it to the Supreme Court. So they're like, okay, we're going to make this law of land. I'm going to fight this. There's no way you're lesser than us. Your grubby boots will ever set foot on our ranch in Catalans. The Supreme Court said, yeah, that ain't worth our time. That's stupid. We're not even going to hear arguments on that. Now, what that means is, so for those of you that don't understand how the Supreme Court works, and I'm not insulting you by any stretch of the imagination, this is something that the media gets wrong all the time. So let me tell you what happens. If the Supreme Court says no, they're basically saying, hey, what the lower court said, we're good with that. We're all good. Unless there is more harm shown, and then you can show us that this is a bigger problem than that lower court said, then we'll see it. But unless you can do that, sorry, you're not going to be able to. The corner crossing is corner crossing. So what it does now is allow in those 6 states, corner crossing is perfectly legal. And it should be. It should be at all times. It should be legal. Maybe organizations like ours, like Wildlife for Tomorrow, maybe certain game and fish groups can get together and say, what we're going to do is Mr. Rancher and Mr. Other Rancher, what we're going to do, or Mrs. Rancher, to be politically correct, is we're going to put a little bridge. We're just going to make a bridge. Is that cool? So nobody's actually on your land. Nobody's messing with your gate. Nobody's messing with your fence. The only gate and fence is going to be there for public access. We're going to build that for you. And then everything's good, right? We good? Huh? We're good? Just this little kind of 2 foot by 2 foot piece of your land is going to be kind of an easement if you're cool with it. And it should be fine. Yeah. Yes. That means the lower stands. Exactly. Exactly, Matthew. That's exactly what it is. So basically they're saying we're going to give a nod to the lower courts. They were right as we see it. Because if you petition the Supreme Court, they're looking at your case. They see everything. They're like, okay, they pretty much get a good gist of what you got and what you're going to come with. And they're like, no, dude, you're not going to come with anything that you did in the other court, the lower court stands. So that's what's going to happen. But what that does is now there is, oh my gosh, let me do the math. Let me see. Oh, what's 50 minus 6? I kid. There's 44 other states that need to kind of live in a gray area. What's up, Grizz? We'll kind of let's see the kind of a gray area legally because they weren't part of this lawsuit. But I'm going to tell you, as far as game and fish or Departments of Conservation, whatever they call them in each of these states, as far as they're concerned, yeah, dude, if you tiptoed between one of the cross, if you go right up through and set foot on somebody's land to get to the other land, they're not going to give you it. Trust me, they'll side with you. If not, have them call me. Jeez. Why am I going to call at 2 in the morning? Well, Grizz decided to go corner cross in a state where it wasn't mentioned in the case. But no, it was a good. It was definitely a good thing. It really was. Can I mention a quick story over the weekend? I'm in most of us outdoor people, we're big truck guys. We love trucks. We love our trucks. And I am driving currently the best truck I've ever had in my life. And I've had it. I mean, trust me. Dodge to Chevy to GMC to Toyota. I've had all of them, except for like the Honda trucks, things like that. Because as Queen Bee says, those are trucks. I know, Grizz. We know you always do what you want. Buddy. So I've had every kind of truck you can imagine. This is the best truck I've ever driven. Period. End of story. 2010 Ford F-150. 2010. She's 15 years old. She's an old bird. But I got her when she was 21,000 miles old. So I got her at 21,000 miles. We put 179,000 miles on this thing. And I love my truck. She looks beautiful. She looks pristine. Actually, this weekend, I did a little bit of detail work on it. Well, here's what's going to happen. I told Queen Bee, I said, she's about to turn on 200,000 miles old. She's about to turn 200,000. This is a big momentous occasion. She was like, dude, that's way cool. She still doesn't get it because her family's kind of a Honda family. And she's kind of like, but it's a Ford. Really? A Ford's going to, really? Yes. It's the best truck I've had. And again, I've had every truck. For me, that's the best truck I've ever had. That's it. I mean, you guys could be Chevy people. You guys could be Toyota people. You guys could be Honda people. It doesn't matter. Dodge, who cares? Cool. That's for you. This, for me, is the best truck. 200,000 miles. She goes, you got to film that. She goes, you should totally film it, turn in 200,000. I'm like, dude, that's a great idea. So I was over at her house when it was at 199,907 miles. 97 miles. There you go. 997 miles. She was 3.5 miles away from me. Okay. I knew it was going to turn 200,000 on the way from her house to my house. So I knew it was going to. Something happened. I was a bit distracted by one of the greatest composers of our time, Sir Mix-a-Lot, and his Beethoven's Fourth-esque composition of Baby Got Back. I lost all senses, sang at the top of my lungs. Not even sure how I got home, but I landed in my driveway somehow, looked down at the odometer, and it said, it looked just, oh man, it looked just like that. Yep. 200,001.8. Yep, missed it by that much. Yes, because of Baby Got Back. God, it's a great song. There are two songs that can pull me out of three songs that can pull me out of a bad mood. Rob knew each of them. So when we would go prepare for the shows, and if I was in a bad mood, this is what I'd get. You guys will appreciate this if you know Rob Hunter. He'd see me kind of give me one of these things. He'd push his chair back and he'd lean back like this. Okay, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. What's going on in your head? No lie. And if I gave him the, dude, I'm good, man. I just got a lot going on in the head, divorce, all this stuff. There's just stuff going on, dude. You know what he'd do? He'd play one of three songs. He'd just start playing. Pull me right out of it. And now that they're not big, but he didn't know Sir Mix-a-Lot. He didn't know about that one, about Baby Got Back. He didn't know about that one. He would have played that one. But one is Groove Is in the Heart by D-Light, period. One of the greatest songs ever written. Happiest songs ever written. Another is PYT from Michael Jackson. Don't ask me why. That song just hits me. No idea why. But it just hits me. No idea. I didn't, it wasn't like I played that on a loop in like high school or anything. I don't know why I dig that song so much. And the other song, you will not know. I'm sorry. You all know I'm an open book, but there's stuff about Rob, there's stuff about me that only Rob knows, stuff about Rob that only I know. That's one of them. That he will play one of those three songs and I'll pop around just like that. Like no big deal. The Groove Is in the Heart and PYT, Michael Jackson, no why. I have no idea why. But Baby Got Back came on the way home, and I just lost it. I know every word of that damn song. Every word. I hadn't heard it in a minute. Doesn't stop me. It's wonderful. But I mean, that's a big milestone, right? So 200,000 for your truck. That's great. What did Matthew say here? Hold on a second here. He said, my wife and I put 237,000 miles on 96 Bronco. What up? That's fantastic. Yeah. Ford's better too. All right. 1962 Ford. Well, yeah, of course that's better. But I mean, Lynn, of course the classics are better. Never rebuilt the engine, transmission, nor the transfer case either. Same here. I think total in the 12 years that I've had that thing, or I don't know how many years I've had that truck. I don't know. I think I'll probably put about like $4 or $5 grand into it, like total. Now I think I only paid like 20 grand for the thing. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, Grizz. Grizz said that Sir Mix-a-Lot bought his piranhas. That's if you had that on your bingo card from comments on the show today, congratulations. I didn't think you need bingo on that one. I think if that was just one of your squares, you just win. You for sure won. I'm going to be very honest with you guys when I voice my concern, and I'm always honest with you guys. I'm sorry I prefaced it with that. I am concerned. AI is going to take us over. AI is moving so fast. There's absolutely nothing that you can trust anymore except a good truck. That's really all you can trust. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, we're having a wife be outed here. If it's a lead foot on the brake pedal, brakes and tires is all I did. Yeah. Oh yeah. Brakes and tires. Got to have that. Brakes and always do brakes and tires. AI is just going to absolutely. It blurs reality. It blurs reality. Now, Rhonda hasn't been around. Rhonda's been working like the dog, and it's been a hard day's night. That's on feels. And the movie Top Secret, which has remember this? You remember that scene from Top Secret where the Shetland horse is pulling the cart around the corner, and the Shetland horse is actually singing. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like the dog. Remember that? He starts coughing, and the guy goes, "Hey, you okay up there?" He said, "Yes, I am a little horse." Fabulous. Oh, I love it. Yes. It breaks entire thoughts and prayers. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, yes. Where was I going? But yes, AI is going to absolutely butcher us. We're not going to know anything about reality. And the Dodgers, by the way, are in the World Series. The Dodgers in the World Series. That's fantastic. If you guys want to have a discussion on Dodgers ruining baseball or Dodgers, whatever, they're. By the way, there's 3 teams that have similar payrolls. Everybody's just mad at the Dodgers because they win. Same payrolls. And by the way, the $700 million contract given to Shohei Ohtani, the $700 million contract that has now been recorded and documented that the Dodgers made that back in their first year. Now he's profitable, the greatest player in history of the game, period. He proved that this weekend. Anyway, Seattle has low saying this. That's just fantastic. Seattle has the lowest payroll. I don't know about that. They have the lowest payroll. What Major League Baseball team has the lowest annual payroll? No, the A's, bro. The A's and the Orioles. And they're like a 10th. They're like a 10th of what the Dodgers have. It's wild. Everybody has the same opportunity to spend that kind of money. Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, they all had the same opportunity. Grizz, are you a Mariners fan? I'm definitely pulling for them tonight for sure. For sure. Because we can jack stomp them. What? It's World Series. It's time. It's on. I kid. But yeah, they've got a great team. They really do. Except for the 4 errors last night. Let's get out of baseball. But because of baseball, I've gone down this AI rabbit hole in the worst way. I knew I was learning AI. I was doing some videos through a couple of programs and really screwing them up. So here's the gig. Queen Bee sends me this, and because she loves AI. She is just all about AI. She is absolutely submerged in AI. And here we go. Oh, my gosh. Ready for this? She sent me this.
You're on the big board, Dodger fans. Make some noise. Number 1 fan.
Wait. What happened?
Some fans dream.
I got to play that again. Sorry about that.
Big board, Dodger fans, make some noise. Number 1 fan.
Did that just happen? Some fans dream.
Yes. She sent me that. That's the coolest girlfriend in the world. She sent me that. Oh my gosh. So I'm like, okay, that is rad that my girlfriend sends me that. That's pretty cool. And she's not even a Dodger fan. I mean, she's a Dodger fan because I'm a Dodger fan, but I mean, that's about it. She's a D-backs fan. She's born and raised here. Which people born and raised here that are our age usually started as Dodger fans and then they became D-backs fans. Okay, so AI bot. Okay, so Gris said AI Bob Ross. That's the program she did that in. Okay, that's the program. Hold on, Herd wants to talk about. The problem is I'm not sure the league could even put in a salary cap now. Either the cap is what the Dodgers have now, or they have to get rid of half of their team. Not true, because all of my boys deferred their pay. Understand, Shohei Ohtani is supposed to be given $70 million a year for 10 years. He's given $2 million a year with a $680 million balloon payment after 10 years. Exactly. What's up, Eddie? But yes. Yeah, go ahead. Put it where the Dodgers are at. Every team has the ability. Your Diamondbacks, by the way, have the ability to spend the same amount of money. They have the ability to do that. They do. They can. Again, there are 5 teams in the league that are in that stratosphere of $300-something million payrolls. Only one gets all the heat, ruining baseball because they win. Nobody cares about the Padres. Padres are number 3. Nobody cares about the Padres. Nobody cares about the Yankees. No, they're spending the same amount of money. Nobody cares about them because they're not winning. They didn't put a good team together. Sorry. Yes. Yes, that was a monster home run, Eddie. Yeah, we'll never see a game like that. The next game we see where somebody strikes out 10 people and it's 10 batters and hits 3 home runs will be Shohei Ohtani again. No one will ever be able to do that with him. Anyway, so she sends me that. So I get this code where I can go do all these AI programs like with a quickness, not the video program I'm using where you got to put basically a paragraph of prompts to make things happen. They make beautiful videos. They make amazing videos, but not quick videos like this. So thankful that Queen Bee brought me to this world. That brought me to this world of AI. So thankful that, and she's got a thing for firefighters, which I'm not one, but I just went ahead and made this.
I'll get you down. Almost there. Gotcha. You're all right. Back on solid ground. You're safe now, buddy. Let's get you checked out.
See? I just made that. Just
Easy
like
there,
that.
little one.
Hey.
I'll get you down. Almost there. Gotcha. You're all right. Back on solid ground. You're safe now, buddy. Let's get you checked out.
And then after that, I was gone. Gone, you guys. I have made so many. I started sending Tequila Jim these things. I'm like, holy sweet baby Jesus, this is wild. I can't believe we can pull this off. Then my son's doing it. He put in some prompt where he got what's it? Well, like he used the tack. I don't know what you're talking about. What's the tackleberry method? What is that? Okay, you're gonna have to help us out, Tequila Jim. So anyway, my son said when the prompt to give me a teacher yelling at me for playing a video game in class, and it was perfect. Like the prompts are just nothing in this program. Okay. So she did that. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get stupid with this thing and see what it can do. Oh, Tackleberry. Got it. My bad. Now I'm with you on the Tackleberry. Thank you. So I said, how about this? How about I'm playing chess and talking trash to Elvis while on the moon. Film it in kind of VHS cheesy sci-fi. That's what I told this little program to do. I'm going to be on the moon with Elvis talking trash and film it in this kind of stuff. And this is what it came up with.
Bishop to e5. That puts a little pressure on your queen.
Noted. Let's see how you like a knight in the middle.
Bold. I'll nudge this pawn up and see where that takes us.
Feels like we're circling a checkmate, just can't see which way your move, partner.
Bishop to e5. That puts a little pressure on your queen.
Noted. Let's see how you like a knight in the middle.
Bold. I'll nudge this pawn up and see where that takes us.
Feels like we're circling a checkmate, just can't see which way it lands.
We'll find out.
Yes. This is what guys, this is where I've been. This is what I've been doing. Why wasn't I this is what happens when you give me a toy like this. So I'm thinking, okay, here's the deal. I have an outdoor show. The Go Show. GO stands for Get Outdoors. In case you just catching on. So I said, who would I want to hunt with? Of course, Tequila Jim, and I'll be hunting with Tequila Jim in a week and a half. Work with the hairline and comb over. You know something, Slavo? You know, buddy, that's about enough out of there, buddy. That's about enough. There's no comb. Look at the mop over here, buddy. What do you comb over? I don't need a damn comb over, kid. I need a haircut. I need a comb over. Who needs friends when you have these slappies? Mm-hmm. So then I said, who the hell would I want to hunt with? Tequila Jim I'm hunting with. Slavo I'm hunting with. Okay. Those are my boys. Those are my dogs. These are who I hunt with. How about Teddy Roosevelt? How about I want to go hunting with Teddy Roosevelt? Let's do that.
That's the ridge.
I do.
Let's head that way. Might catch something moving at dusk.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's just me and old Teddy.
See that clearing just
know,
past the
Teddy?
ridge?
I do.
And a big gut, too.
Let's head that way.
It gave me a big belly.
Might catch something moving at dusk.
Agreed.
Yeah, see? I'm going hunting with Teddy Roosevelt. How rad is that? That did that all on its own. And by the way, yes, seriously. By the way, yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. I got it is leaving the I just left the trailer park mode of beard growth. So yeah, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I appreciate it. I need to go easy on me. Don't need no. Yeah, looks more like coach from the Chiefs. He does. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
That's the ridge.
Yeah,
I do.
He does look like but that's
Let's
what
head that
Teddy
way.
looked like. Come on.
Might catch something moving at dusk.
Agreed.
Don't worry, I'll fine tune it. I'll put Teddy's face in there and I'll fine tune that thing. It'd be fantastic. He's just, I'm on this. I'm on this. Where's Mike been? That's where Mike is. Goofing around on this program. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. What you say about negative Ghost Rider? Negative Ghost Rider what? Y'all throwing stuff in there like Tackleberry and Hightower and yeah. He does look like coach of the Chiefs, though. But I had the belly of the coach of the Chiefs. On the Warren shows. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I asked this earlier. Okay, sorry, Grizz. It did go past. Let's get to this here. On the Warren shows I watched, they were saying you can buy a tag, and if you get pulled for it, you can donate it to a veteran, Make-A-Wish, or people like that. Do we have that here? 100%, my buddy. They have that. It's called Heroes Rising Outdoors through Arizona Elk Society. They're the ones that do it the most. So you actually can. Okay, the adults. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. See, I'll be right back to you, Chris. See, again, who needs enemies when you have these slappies as your brothers? Holy sweet baby Jesus. All right. So anyway, asked this earlier, Warden shows I watched, they're saying that you can buy a tag, and if you get drawn for it, you put in for the tag, right? And you can donate to a veteran. Yes. There are certain parameters here in the state that of the veterans that you could donate it to. But the program is, if you do get drawn, the best one I've seen so far is through Arizona Elk Society, which is the Heroes Rising Outdoors. And dude, they do it up. They do it up. They have so many people donate tags, and then the veterans that qualify for that, it has to be a wounded veteran with some sort of ailment. I don't know. I don't know what the actual parameters are. But if you do call them, they will, and tell them I sent you over there. They will definitely take good care of you. Okay, and they'll tell you what's going on. But I got to say, these hunts that they take these vets on, son of a holy. I mean, they're guided. Gratis. Family can come along. They got cooks coming along. They'll process it for you. They'll do everything. It's rad. It is very, very cool. It's an amazing program. It's an amazing program. There was a story of Steve Clark, who runs Arizona Elk Society. He was just parked. He had I think it was Wright Toyota. I want to say it was Wright Toyota or Valley Toyota dealers or whatever, donated a Tundra to Heroes Rising Outdoors. So they got it wrapped with all the Heroes Rising stuff. You can see the logo, stuff like that. Basically, somebody approached him in a parking lot because he was driving that to go, I don't know, like Circle K or something. He's going in to get a Slurpee or something. Came out and somebody's like, hey, I need to know about this program. He started telling him about the program. It became a legacy gift from somebody's will. Like, it's legitimate. It's funded. It's badass. And yes, you can do it. So yes, I'm sorry I missed that question. Chris, I did see you poke that, and I'm glad you revisited that for me. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. We do put up with a lot. Okay. Please continue roasting Mike. See? Go ahead, guys. Go. By all means. By all means. Roast away. Oh, man. See, again. Yeah. These are my friends and my enemies. These are my people. These are my brothers. Yes. Grisden, buddy, and I think they actually have a volunteer coordinator as well. So, brother, please reach out to them. Ask for Steve, or ask Lindsay Layton. Ask for Lindsay or Steve and tell them Mike Russell sent you and you want to be a part of Heroes Rising Outdoors. They'll get you exactly. You want to be a volunteer. You want to go ahead and do that. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. For sure. And they definitely need volunteers for that as well. They have a solid volunteer army, but man, anybody. I want to go and I'll go with you, dude. I'll definitely go with you if you want. I'll be one of the cooks. I'll be cookie. Yeah. All right, let me get the hell up out of here. We got 2 more shows of the week, and then I am going on vacation, and then I'll be back, and then we'll be getting ready for the hunt. So that's the way it's going to go. I appreciate you, Lynn. Really do, my man. So we will we'll get back at it tomorrow right here in the Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of state, nation, and world that we live in. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.